Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you some examples of TK-Inter and GUI interfaces. Um, First I'll show you a simple area calculator. We go with the code and look at the example. Then we look at some of the other widgets in TK-Inter. So here I have a code to calculate the area. So first you import everything. So I import TK-Inter and I'm going to call it TK just to make it easier. Then also I want to import the message box. And here I'm setting up the frame. So you give the title area calculator. I want the geometry of 300 by 200. So that basically adjusts the width and the height of the frame. Now this resizable allows me to either enable or disable the maximize or the resizing of the frame. So I have false means I cannot go maximize or minimize it. Since I'm going to be entering inputs, I have two labels here. One is for length, one is for width. And since they are both having entry and I put string var, I could also put int var or float var because I'll be entering numbers. I'm setting up my length over here. So first I have a length label, which is called length. Then I'm setting up the position, row 0, column 0, to the west, and I'm going to give a padding, X and Y. Same thing for in here is the entry box. So root text variable is the whatever I enter from my length variable, and the 1 by 15 px width, and adjust to row 0, column 1, part X and part Y. Same thing for my width. I have the labels in the entry box. In here are the results label where it's gonna show the answer. Not show the answer, yeah, the answer. Then you have the calculate area. So you have a button over here that will calculate it. But in Python, you cannot declare the button first without calling and call the function without declaring the function first. So in here, I'll ask you enter the length and width. I'm also going to check for negative values. If the length or the width is negative, you give error. Calculate the area, then put it in the results label. And here we're calculating the button. So the text is a calculate on it. Call the calculate area function. I want to give a background and foreground. Then you pack it and root main loop. So you will run it. So let's run this, and I get this. So I length and width. Let's try a negative value, negative 9, 9. And when we do, I get error saying the length and width must be positive numbers. Suppose OK. And I could change this to positive 9, and I get 81. I hope that helped you with some of the parts of different GUIs. Now we will do another example of different elements in a GUI. Okay, here I have another program. Again, we're going to import it first. Create the main window, and it's called a symbol widgets demo. Row geometry 400 by 600, and I could make a root to resizable. You put true. Okay, since I want to make it resizable, I want to add some variables. I want to check if is my checkbox on, is my radio button clicked, and I have a scale going on too. So title is just the title symbol, which is demo. Use area font 16 and pad it to a size of 10. Now I want to call the function to handle the checkbox change. So I have a checkbox in there. If I click on it, if I enable it, everything is fine. If it's disabled, something will won't work. I have radio buttons, so I want to get whatever the color is. When I click on it, it should change the background color. So radio frame configure be red, blue, green. I also have a list box event. So if you click on each of the elements in the box, it will change the picture. Now I don't have the actual picture because it's just a emoji, and it will be outlined in red. Same thing for our combo box. I click on it, it will change the. If I click on a country, it will give the abbreviation of those country. And I have a slide bar on a scale. When you slide up and down, the size of the country will change. Okay. So then I have a check frame. I'll have a label called enable feature. I also have radio buttons, list box over here. I go add things to the list box, and that goes to a for loop. So as I have the list in here, it will just keep adding until it reaches the end. Same thing for the fruit emoji labels. I have a combo box, I see a selector box, and I have a label for the flag. And now I have the function for show values for the radio buttons and the list box and the combo and the scale. Okay. And I have a button to show values and use style GUI. So if we click on it, so when I enable the true or the resizable, I could do this. Now, as of right now, I click on the scale, it won't do anything because I haven't enabled the feature. So I click on it, now it goes adjusted. I can disable it, nothing. I can choose a color red, blue, green, and it will change the background. Apple, banana, orange, grape. For the country, I could choose USA, Canada, UK. And if I click enable, I could adjust this, and as I adjust this, the value of this flag, the value of that goes up and down. I could also click show values. It tells me what is currently selected. So right here I disabled. If I click show values again, it is not checked. I hope this made you guys understand GUI a little more. If you have any questions, just contact me. Thank you.